stars are individual dots of light, and this object was a streak, so they knew it was moving fast.
The reason why it's probably not aliens is its trajectory around the sun was completely determined by gravitational forces.
An asteroid was discovered coming into our solar system.
In the vast, uncharted reaches of our cosmic neighborhood, a mysterious visitor made its fleeting appearance. A shape unlike any other, a trajectory that defied explanation. On October 19, 2017, a strange cigar-shaped asteroid entered our solar system. Its strange origin defies typical explanations of any kind, and its path was equally mysterious, traveling at an astonishing speed of 320,000 kilometers per hour and showing unexpected acceleration not caused by gravity as it came near the sun. SpaceX's CEO Elon Musk hinted towards Oumuamua extraterrestrial origins, suggesting that any naturally occurring asteroid shouldn't behave like what this alien invader did. Could it be a lost spaceship flung across the galaxy or just a rogue asteroid with mysterious origins? Let's discover what the beyond. The Panoramic Survey Telescope and Rapid Response System, also known as Pan-STARRS Telescope in Hawaii, was responsible for the discovery of the alien object. This advanced telescope system is designed to scan the sky for potentially hazardous objects, and Oumuamua's unusual trajectory caught its attention. The discovery marked the first time an interstellar object was observed passing through our solar system. Unlike typical asteroids or comets, Oumuamua exhibited a flat, elongated shape, often described as cigar-like. Its dimensions were estimated to be at least 10 times longer than its width. This unusual appearance, along with its rapid rotation and lack of visible comet-like features, led to various speculations, including the possibility that it could be an artificial object or even a product of alien technology. The appearance and behavior of Oumuamua have drawn comparisons to the fictional spacecraft in Arthur C. Clarke's novel, Rendezvous with Rama. In the novel, a cylindrical alien spacecraft enters the solar system, sparking a mission to explore and understand it. The similarities between Oumuamua and the mysterious spacecraft in Clarke's novel have drawn parallels between science fiction and real-life astronomical phenomena. Estimates of its size are all over the place, with dimensions possibly being around 730 tall and 73 meters wide. Its reddish hue and lack of visible comet-like features have led to various theories about its origin. Astronomers have long theorized the existence of ice fragments, ejected from the rocky disks of distant planets wandering into our solar system as interstellar trash. These celestial wanderers were expected to appear as comets, vaporizing and illuminating as they approached our sun. Yet, they remained elusive, unseen, until the arrival of Oumuamua. This enigmatic visitor was unlike anything seen before, so dim and black that it was only visible through the powerful lens of a large-field telescope like Pan-STARRS. Every 7.3 hours, Oumuamua would dramatically brighten and dim, a spatial dance suggesting a spin around its short axis. Such behavior would be impossible for a comet, leading scientists to conclude that this small asteroid must be constructed of something far more durable than the soiled snow that comprises most comets. Its dark red hue, reminiscent of several moons in the outer solar system, hinted at a history of ice and organic molecules scarred by radiation from space. Spectral data even suggested that iron might contribute to its dark red color. If we trace its trajectory, then some calculations suggest that it might have originated from the direction of the star Vega, the brightest star in the Lyra constellation. However, given the time it would take for an object to travel from Vega to our solar system, which is around 600,000 years, Vega would not have been in the same position when Oumuamua was ejected. This discrepancy adds to the mystery of Oumuamua's origin. Some theories suggest it could be a fragment of a distant exoplanet or a product of a supernova explosion. Others have explored the possibility of it being a probe sent by an extraterrestrial civilization because the way it maneuvered would be quite frankly impossible for any typical asteroid. Oumuamua's trajectory as it passed through our solar system indicated that it was not bound by the sun's gravity, suggesting an interstellar origin. It behaved as if it had pneumatic thrusters to control its angle and speed like any other space probe. Dr. Avi Loeb, a renowned Harvard astronomer, co-authored a draft article suggesting that Oumuamua could be an artificial probe sent by an alien civilization. This idea was met with both intrigue and skepticism. The involvement of a Pentagon official in the article added to the complexity, reflecting a growing interest in unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, and potential extraterrestrial technology. The Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence (SETI) Institute took an interest in Oumuamua due to its unusual characteristics. Astronomers conducted a search for potential radio transmissions emanating from the object, which could indicate the presence of extraterrestrial technology. Although they were unsuccessful with the experiment, they were able to hypothesize what could have caused Oumuamua to behave differently from asteroids. This behavior is often associated with outgassing in comets, where volatile materials sublimate and create a propulsive force. However, observations of Oumuamua did not detect the usual dust or gas emissions associated with this process. The absence of visible outgassing, despite the observed acceleration, has led to extensive examination and various hypotheses, including the possibility of hydrogen ice sublimation or breakup and fragmentation. Additionally, despite extensive observations, there was no detectable emission of common comet volatiles like carbon monoxide or dioxide. This lack of detection added to the mystery of Oumuamua and challenged the traditional understanding of comet-like behavior. The absence of these common compounds has led to further questions about its composition, formation, and the environment from which it originated. Astronomers, including Dr. Karen Meach from the University of Hawaii, spent over 30 hours trying to observe Oumuamua using the Spitzer Space Telescope. They were looking for heat signals in the infrared spectrum, but didn't find anything. Even though they didn't detect anything, they learned something important. They figured out that Oumuamua must be brighter than they thought. Most comets reflect about 4% of the light that hits them, but Oumuamua was reflecting around 10%. Dr. Meach explained that they had always thought Oumuamua would reflect light like a regular comet, but it didn't. To make sense of this, they had to think that Oumuamua's surface was different from other comets, which was a bit strange. Also, they didn't find any signs of carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide coming out of Oumuamua. This was a big deal because they thought it might be giving off these gases. Dr. Meach said it's hard to know what to make of something you can't see, but Oumuamua didn't seem to act like a normal comet. All these weird things might be because Oumuamua came from a different solar system. It could be that objects from other places just act differently. While this notion has captured public imagination and media attention, it remains a fringe theory within the scientific community. Most astronomers and scientists favor natural explanations for Oumuamua's behavior, such as the possibility of it being a hydrogen iceberg or a fragment of a planet. The concept of dandelion seeds refers to a theoretical idea of tiny, lightweight spacecraft that could explore the galaxy. These probes, likened to dandelion seeds drifting on the wind, could be self-replicating and capable of interstellar travel. All of this could be shelved as theories or imaginary situations, but recently, a former military intelligence officer came forward with concerning accusations pointed directly at the Pentagon. The man in the spotlight is Dave Grish. At the Congressional Hearing on July 26, 2023, David Grish, who served for 14 years in the Air Force and National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, testified alongside two former fighter pilots about unidentified anomalous phenomena, UAPs. Grish, who was part of two Pentagon task forces investigating UAPs, informed lawmakers about a multi-decade UAP crash retrieval and reverse engineering program. He accused the military of misappropriating funds to shield these operations from congressional oversight and claimed that officials had direct knowledge of aircraft with non-human origins. Other witnesses, including former Navy pilots Ryan Graves and David Fravor, spoke about their encounters with UAPs in the U.S. airspace off the East Coast. Ryan Graves, a seasoned Navy pilot, reported multiple sightings of enigmatic objects. Described as a sphere encasing a cube, these UAPs exhibited behavior that defies conventional understanding. Remaining stationary in high winds, moving at astonishing speeds and then stopping abruptly. These objects have raised serious concerns about flight safety and national security. Graves' frustration with the lack of a formal reporting process within the military echoes a sentiment shared by many in his position. On the other side of the country, off the coast of California in 2004, another former Navy pilot, David Fravor, encountered a UAP of a different kind. Shaped like a tic-tac, this object demonstrated capabilities beyond known physics, moving with incredible speeds and executing maneuvers that left even high-ranking pilots in wonder. Both Graves and Fravor have called for more transparency and a concerted effort to understand these unexplained phenomena. Their testimonies, delivered in a congressional hearing, have shed light on a subject often shrouded in mystery and skepticism. These accounts, now part of the public record, represent a turning point in the way the U.S. military and government approach the study of UAPs. They underscore the need for better reporting systems and a serious commitment to unraveling the truth behind these enigmatic objects. The Pentagon's All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, ARO, has investigated roughly 800 reports of UAPs as of May 2023. While most cases have innocuous origins, many remain unexplained. Lawmakers believe the military knows more about the objects than it has disclosed to Congress. A spokeswoman for ARO denied any verifiable information regarding the possession or reverse engineering of extraterrestrial materials. Members of both parties expressed frustration at their inability to get information about UAPs from the military and intelligence agencies. There is a growing willingness to demand more transparency, with some lawmakers introducing an amendment to require executive branch agencies to hand over UAP records to a review board. The recent shift in the U.S. military's approach to sharing images and video footage of unidentified anomalous phenomena, UAPs, along with the buzz surrounding Dave Grush's congressional hearing, appears to be part of a broader movement towards transparency and public engagement on this issue. Several factors may contribute to this change. First, the establishment of the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force by the Department of Defense in 2020 signaled a formalized effort to investigate UAPs, reflecting a growing acknowledgement of the phenomena as a potential national security concern. Second, the release of the Office of the Director of National Intelligence report in June 2021 provided an unclassified assessment of UAPs, further legitimizing the subject. Third, the congressional hearing with Dave Grush on July 26, 2023, brought the issue into the public domain, with Grush's claims of a multi-decade UAP crash retrieval and reverse engineering program and accusations of misappropriation of funds. The combination of increased governmental interest, public pressure for transparency, and the potential implications for national security and aviation safety may have contributed to the U.S. military's decision to share more information publicly. This shift represents a departure from previous secrecy and may reflect a recognition that engaging with the public and the scientific community could aid in understanding and addressing the phenomena. With more than 360 additional investigations into purported UAP encounters reported by U.S. military personnel, the ARO has been busy since its establishment last summer. While about half of these have been explained as balloons or balloon-like entities, the remaining half remain a mystery. Researchers like Elon Musk are hopeful that telescopic scans will detect additional extraterrestrial objects, providing opportunities to test their hypotheses. In this context, we can consider the meteorites released by asteroid impacts on Mars, fragments of a distant planet that have frequently touched down on Earth. Some astronomers have even hypothesized that these meteorites may have brought life to Earth through the panspermia hypothesis, suggesting that life originated on Mars long ago when it was warm and wet. Our cosmic connection could extend to Oumuamua, a mysterious visitor that has potentially traveled for hundreds of thousands of years. In the grand scale of the Milky Way galaxy, a staggering 10 billion years old, Oumuamua's journey through 20,000 star systems is but a fleeting moment. Visionaries like Elon Musk predict that Oumuamua will enter the Kuiper Belt around 2024 and intersect with Voyager's most remote point in 2038. As we look further into the future, the Oort cloud's expansion will once again bring Oumuamua closer to the sun. Even if Oumuamua doesn't have an alien origin, its monumental impact on our understanding of the cosmos is nothing short of amazing. After passing close to the sun, Oumuamua is expected to continue its journey out of the solar system, potentially passing through the Kuiper Belt, a region beyond Neptune filled with icy bodies and dwarf planets. Its high speed ensures that it will escape the gravitational pull of the sun and continue on its interstellar journey, leaving behind a trail of questions and wonder. In conclusion, the exploration of Oumuamua, the Pentagon's interest in UAPs, and the ongoing research into extraterrestrial objects represent a fascinating convergence of science, curiosity, and the human desire to understand our place in the universe. Whether examining meteorites from Mars or tracking the path of an interstellar visitor, these endeavors remind us of the vastness of the cosmos and the endless possibilities that await. The mysteries of space continue to captivate us, and as we peer into the unknown, we are reminded that the exploration of the universe is a journey without end, filled with discovery, wonder, and the potential for profound connections to distant worlds.